Indiana Jones 5: The Dial of Destiny has faced very mixed feedback so far. Some people think that it looks amazing, while others are very disappointed with the story direction they've gone in, and at the Super Bowl they released a brand new teaser, which was getting roasted over Indy being saved, and now Lucasfilm has shut the likes and dislikes off on YouTube because of the backlash they're facing. I have a bunch of different things to show off, but before we get into the topic at hand, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon or a supporter via YouTube memberships. So, of course, everyone is talking about all of the teasers and trailers that released at the Super Bowl, and one that has stuck out to people is Indiana Jones. They have really started pushing the marketing for this movie because, of course, it does release at the end of June, so we're only a couple of months away, and they decided to show this new teaser that's about 30 seconds long, and people are, of course, very mixed on it, but Lucasfilm doesn't want people interacting and talking about their mixed opinions because they are trying to hide likes and dislikes on things like their YouTube videos. So, I had made this tweet, "Poor Indy needed rescuing from a stunning and brave woman," because that is a key part of this trailer that has gotten criticized. There is a part in this where Indy is in a plane and he's got to jump out and he goes, "Why are you here?" And of course, his goddaughter, who is being played by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, is there and she says, "To save you." And this has, of course, met a lot of criticism because we have heard a lot of rumors that her character is basically going to be taking the mantle of Indiana Jones going into new TV series and movies, and she is basically going to be the next Indiana Jones type character to take over this franchise because, of course, we know ultimately Harrison Ford is done after this. This is his last Indy movie, so they're wanting to go out with a bang, but they're not just going to give up this IP. They're not just going to let it rest. Of course, they're going to milk it for all it is worth. And she seems like the character that they wanted to go with and the actress that they wanted to go with, but any talk like that has been faced with massive backlash. People do not like this actress and they don't like the idea of Indy being replaced, but they've started to push that a little bit more in these teasers. She has to save him even though he is an extremely talented adventurer. She comes to his rescue and helps him out of this sticky situation that he probably could have gotten himself out of, and a lot of people are just starting to question what are they really going to do with this character. But of course, people were not very happy with this, so they took to the official YouTube page for Lucasfilm. They went to the trailer to, like it or dislike it and comment with their thoughts, and now Lucasfilm has decided to turn off the likes and dislikes, probably because they were getting ratioed. The last trailer that they released didn't get ratioed, but it was very mixed. It was like at 160,000 likes to 90,000 dislikes, so people are clearly not, all excited about what they're doing with these characters. And go into the comments, again, very mixed. Some people are pointing out how the music is fantastic. Here's to the legendary Harrison Ford, who is still putting in more action and momentum as the famous archaeologist at 80 years old. But then we get into the people saying, what are they really doing here? This looks like mega garbage. I'm personally not very excited for this. It doesn't look great. Can't wait to see Indy die and get replaced by a woke chick. People are also questioning if Lucasfilm is deleting comments. Strange how basically everyone agrees we don't want this film, and yet the comments are all positive, definitely not being selectively deleted. I wouldn't really put it past them at this point. They're clearly looking at the YouTube channel. They are judging responses because, of course, they are hiding the dislikes. So that must mean that they are afraid of what is behind that disable. I mean, it's got almost 500,000 views at this point. It's been up for 18 hours. I am going to keep a very close eye on these comments. Right now, there is 1,009 comments. You'd think that it would be a little bit higher than that, but I am going to keep an eye on it in case they are actually removing negative comments. But I have talked about Indiana Jones quite a few times on this channel and all of the unfortunate rumors that have surrounded it. This is one from November. Indiana Jones 5 test screenings are abysmal. Disney is in a panic. And only a few days ago, I talked about how this film actually hit $300 million for its budget, which is the most expensive film that Lucasfilm has ever made. So yeah, they really need this movie to go well. If the test screenings are going poorly and it costs this much money, Disney is going to be in a panic. And I did previously say that. A lot of people are thinking, no, Disney's doing fine. They know what they're doing. They really don't, though. They have recorded multiple endings for this movie, meaning they don't even know what direction they want to go in yet. It means that they were not confident in their original vision after probably seeing so much backlash. And they decided, you know what, we will judge as it gets closer to the release. We'll judge fan feedback and see maybe if one of the endings we chose would make people happier and potentially make us more money. But even hearing that they were shooting multiple endings did not sound good months ago when we heard that that news. John Williams actually confirmed that they shot multiple endings. But going back to the rumor about the test screenings, it says a new rumor claims that the 5 test screenings are abysmal and that Disney is in a panic over their poor ratings. The rumor comes from Overlord DVD, who claims his Hollywood spies told him, while we are still digging into this, we feel it's time to bring you up to speed on Kathleen Kennedy and Indy 5, allegedly, but we have enough to believe this Indy 5 is bad, which... honestly, after hearing that Phoebe Waller-Bridge was going to be a part of it, I didn't expect it to be good. I love Indiana Jones. I want them to send him off with a bang. I want them to do good by these characters and this franchise, but I have no hope in Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm and especially not Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who I guess is just Hollywood's kind of golden girl right now. She is being, cast in many different things, and she is being hired for many different things. So I guess we'll have to see why they really like her, but she has never impressed me personally. At this point in time, we don't know if Indiana Jones 5 and the Dial of Destiny is going to be a disaster, but it has faced massive criticism and it is not looking good for Lucasfilm at this point. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it and found it important and informative, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.